Isn't that the truth?
We're here with Dennis now, and I know this has been, people have been reaching out, and so difficult for all of us, but you know, especially you. You guys have been best friends for nearly 30 years, and
we had a lot in common from the get-go.
Yeah.
And when we were paired together 25 years ago as co-anchors, people thought it was kind of silly because we have those gender swappable names, Denise and Dennis, which people thought was funny anyway. We grew up, our ancestors are from the same area of Abruzzo, Italy.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
they really are like brother and
my
sister.
My grandfather's name is Crescenzo. She's Descenzo. It's just,
that is amazing.
You know, when we went to Italy a few years ago, I did see the town where she was from, and we had this knack. People used to think we planned it, and you know, for promo shoots of certain, you know, we obviously wanted to wear something that kind of looked, you know, alike. But I would often get a tie, and I'd have a feeling about the other tie. No, she's going to wear this, and I would come in and she'd have that color on.
Right.
That happened more often.
All the time. People always said, you guys plan it, and you didn't.
Yeah, you know, we had a sync, and you know, after anchoring for a while, and you know, you two have anchored together, so you know, it's like you get sort of a chemistry going, and I would sort of finish her sentences and she'd finish mine, and we knew when, you know, in teleprompter, if something went wrong, what to do.
You know, but the funny thing is, Dennis, it's not funny. I don't think I've ever seen two employees so close as the two of you were together. I mean, tea time and break time and sharing, and I'd see you in the makeup room and you guys would be giggling, and then Facebook Lives, and as the technology evolved, you both kind of just melded together.
This can be certainly a heavy business. You know, we report a lot of bad news. I think you need to have some levity in it.
Yeah. And
Denise and I always found ways to humor ourselves and amuse ourselves, as she would put it. We never found, you know, we never lacked of material. And I'm, you know, Scott and Kara, I'm glad we're laughing.
Like here when you swapped faces.
Because, you know, it's been very,
I remember
perfect
that.
example of swapping faces.
You know, not a lot of people would want to do that, but we did stuff like that. We did funny stuff like that. And,
oh my gosh.
I posted
Dennis, I think you don't make a good Denise. No. And the tea time, which she was very healthy, so we always had eggs.
So this evolved over the years, because when Denise and I did the 11 o'clock news together, we would have coffee in the afternoon. And then after the 6 o'clock news, we'd go walk around downtown Hartford when the station was there, and we'd grab some dinner and come back. And then we gave up coffee when we gave up the 11 o'clock news, because we didn't need it anymore.
You didn't need it anymore.
And then we had tea, and we would have eggs every day. We were really into hard-boiled eggs. And that's Denise's Channel 3 lunch bag right there, which...
filled with dark chocolate.
Still at her desk, and it's filled with stuff that... and I just couldn't open it today, but the salt and pepper and the chocolates and the things.
And the salt, from what I understand, the salt makes noise. It squeaks.
It does make noise.
It's a little
she was going to get that fixed, but it's a squeaky
salt
shaker.
We were going to replace it, but we never did. And she would, you know, Catherine, her daughter, told me both Saturday and Sunday that, you know, yesterday, that we laugh.
Yeah.
Because Denise would want that. And one of the things that they knew Denise as a mom and a wife. And we were her Channel 3 life. And so they loved the stories of what went on here.
Can we just see the flu shot? Because it makes me laugh every time I see this photo. I don't know if we have it. There it is.
I'd forgotten about that one.
Look at the two of you.
I mean,
we were certainly dramatic. And, you know, Denise's favorite movie.
And she would go along with it. A lot of times, you know, Dennis is a goofball, so a lot of times Dennis would be like, hey, let's do this. And Denise would go, oh, okay.
She can be a little bit more dignified than me, but she certainly loved that goofy sense of humor.
Yeah, you brought it out in her.
You know, we liked funny noises, and, you know, Dumb and Dumber was one of her favorite movies.
It's fantastic.
Just because it was just, she and I, by nature of what we do, you know, we can't swear. You know, we're not swearing people. It's just not what we do. And you know, we have open microphones and, you know, television rules. And so just that's not our personality. But we're also not, you know, like we didn't have a raunchy sense of humor, or you know, we didn't have to rely on that. There were simple things, maybe sophomoric and juvenile, that would make us laugh.
Like whoopee cushions.
Like, you know, I mean, whoopee cushions, and you know, I could show you some of the gifts that she's given me over the years, and where she found them, I do not know. But they were just, you know, from a joke shop, and they were really funny.
Well, we're blessed that you spent some time with us today on Better Connecticut, Dennis.
Well, I think we're all three of us are grateful to have had Denise in our lives for so long. For,
absolutely.
You know, 20 years for you guys, and
so blessed.
27 for me. And I know that our next guest is grew up with her as well here at Channel 3 and has some wonderful things to say. So.
Okay.